Hi, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. The election is here. It's coming up. It's in less than a couple days. And honestly, I am nervous, anxious, and all that stuff. I'm just ready to get this over with, right? So we could talk about something else, but we're going to be talking about it. This is going to be the election of a lifetime. It's so unique in many ways and different from other. I got something in my eye. It's just different. Yeah, no, I vote. I put a lot of things in my community wall about voting red and Trump, but get out there and vote. You know, I speak about the Republican Party because we're ostracized, and then you have cancel culture. But honestly, just get out there and vote. I will be at the polls and just around. What's up, J Lo? I'm just sitting here, just chatting. I'm only here for a minute. How are you? But I will be at the polls on Tuesday. I already voted. What's good, Lansky? Peace. I'm ready. I'm waiting to go hit a panel, so I just came by really quickly. So we're gonna hit another panel talking about Kamala and Trump and stuff like that. So I'm just doing a check-in with you guys because I haven't been live that much. But anyway, I'll be down there November 5th. November. Oh my God, I must be tired. What's the date today? 3rd, 4th, 5th. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my brain. Hey, Dragon, how are you? I'm ravishing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I went to church today. It was a good message. And yeah, and I'm getting ready for this panel and things like that. But I know a lot of people say their vote doesn't matter. And I cannot preach enough to you guys about how it does matter. And yeah, so it's gonna be an eventful day. I'm ready for it. I'm hoping that people make a smart vote. Oh, you don't highlight that one. Blessings to you and yours. Thank you. Thank you. Trump 25. Trump 2025. There's been so many scare tactics when it has come to Donald Trump. And I've got to say, for all the trolling that Donald Trump gets, he stood tall. You know, almost lost the ear, almost lost his life, and he's still talking about America first and putting this country first. And you have Kamala over there talking about, I don't know, every time a question is directed towards Kamala, I'm not gonna say every time, but a lot of times when a question is directed towards Kamala, she starts giggling or she'll talk about what Trump is doing. I'm ready for it all to be over. You know, have you guys checked the battleground states lately and how they're doing over in the polls there? Rental question: does Cali do daylight savings? Arizona doesn't, but California does. Yeah, we observe it. Have you heard they are blowing up ballot boxes? Look at the news. It's starting in Arizona. Hey, Kiki, I have heard that. I have. I had trouble voting. I'm a registered voter, and they couldn't verify my address. But in California, because of Newsom, we don't even need a driver's license to vote. And I had trouble. It took me about like a little over half an hour to vote, and I was kind of concerned. And again, the lady, when I was speaking about how people can come in this country, you know, they want to allow voting to anyone. But yeah, here I am, a citizen of this country, and I'm having trouble voting. And then a lady got upset about that, talking about, well, she's undocumented and she took offense to that. Well, that's not my problem. If somebody gets offended, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it is a problem. Have a great night. Thank you, Lansky. Have a great night too. I have been even watching polls. Trump is doing good in the polls. Thank you, PTA. He's doing good in the polls. I wasn't sure about all the battle states. I know that he did well in Wisconsin and Milwaukee, of all places. I think that Donald Trump is a strong candidate. And not only that, he has experience being the president. The economy was stronger. We didn't have wars. And right now, so I was looking at the differences in the economic plans from both presidents. Both wants to lower. I'm going to give Kamala, something. We're not biased over here. Both wants to lower the inflation problem. There are ways of doing it is different. I love that Donald Trump doesn't want to tax the waitresses' wages. Of course, that's going to be a congressional issue. Like, he can't just do it. A lot of things that people want to give the president's credit for, they don't really have that kind of power. But the simple fact that Donald Trump wants to tackle the immigration problem, because it is a problem, wants to strengthen the middle class, wants to lower taxes, and just have a more secure future for us. Because I'm tired of the lies from the Democratic Party. I'm sorry. I'm tired of the whole, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. They're not for people, especially Black people. But, hey, again, you know what I don't like is celebrities telling people how to vote. What's good, Daniel Lansky? They were burning boxes in Pennsylvania 2 weeks ago. How y'all doing, though? I'm sick of the Dems, PTA. Me too. Let's highlight that. How are you guys doing? Do you all feel that this election is going to cause more of a racial divide, or do you feel that it's going to bring more people together? Make sure something for educational phrase purposes only. Hey, King. I'm not going to show the video for the sake of time.
Will not be a continuation of Joe Biden's presidency.
What is Black jobs? Black jobs are jobs that Black people work. And Donald Trump was very clear on that. I love how people try to pick his words apart, because he spoke about Hispanic jobs, he spoke about white people jobs, he spoke about Americans working. Okay? Yes, he did make a point of mentioning Black jobs because our people need to work. And so anybody that comes against that, then he's going to have an issue with it. But Blacks could be lawyers, doctors, social workers, whatever. All of those are Black jobs. A Black job is a job that a Black person works, period. Just like there's white jobs, just like there's Hispanic jobs.
And like every new president that comes to office, I will bring my life experiences, my professional experiences, and fresh and new ideas. I represent a new generation of leadership. Let's all be honest about that. I have no pride in saying that this is a perfect immigration system. I've been clear. I think we all are. That it needs to be.
Big. I don't even want to call it. What's good done? AJ Dunn. These mainstream media is causing a divide by pushing narratives. That's a problem with propaganda and the news. He told Mexicans they are taking Black jobs. No, he was speaking about people that's here not legally. That's what he was talking about. Okay.
Text. And Donald Trump, but let me just finish.
6 Democrats voted against that bill.
Learned about that bill and told them to kill it because he preferred to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
I believe the Biden-Harris administration open border policies are responsible for the death of my daughter.
That's the early days. So do you owe them an apology is what I'm saying.
I will tell you that I am so sorry for her loss. I'm so sorry for her loss. Sincerely. But let's talk about what is happening right now. I do not believe in decriminalizing border crossings, and I've not done that as vice president. I will not do that as president. The first bill, practically within hours of taking the oath, was a bill to fix our immigration system.
Yes, ma'am. It was called the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021.
Exactly.
It was essentially a pathway to citizenship for the elite. Yes, ma'am.
May I finish responding, please? But you have to let me finish.
You have the White House and the House and the Senate,
I'm
and they
in the
didn't
middle
bring up
of
that
responding to the point you're raising, and I'd like to finish.
Yes, ma'am.
We recognized from day one that, to the point of this being your first question, it is a priority, because I do believe the American people are ready to turn the page on the divisiveness and the type of rhetoric that has come out of Donald Trump. People are ready to chart a new way forward.
So she always brings up Donald Trump when she's stuck.
Thank you.
Stuck in something.
You know, voters tell.
I just have so many problems. When you ask a person a question, they want to bring up somebody else, and she's done that throughout her whole campaign. Donald Trump, and try. What's up with these scare tactics? Okay, we're not going anymore. People are becoming aware of these things, and the people are tired. I'm not working on a farm. What you talking about? If you have to work on a farm, are you going? Just because I'm not going to work on a farm doesn't mean that there's blacks that work on farms. I know a black person that grew up on a farm. So I'm not sure the relevance of that question. I do agree with Kiki with the first part. Kiki says no matter who's going to win, it's going to be a fight, especially Trump. I can't say that Trump is a sore loser. I strongly disagree with you, Kiki. I will say that Donald Trump wants a fair election. We all want a fair election. And the simple fact that the Democrats want anybody to be able to vote without a license, without a driver's license, whatever, they're trying to pad the Democratic vote. If you really believed in all of the things that you preach about, you wouldn't have to use these tactics. I don't understand why you're putting all this stuff in my chat about Trump. BDW, his daughter and his son-in-law got $3 billion for Saudi. They want their money now for what? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not sure. I just think maybe you're bored and you just felt like typing. I guess. I don't know. Because you guys want to make it seem like one party, okay, that one party is perfect and somehow they're going to save people. And they haven't yet. They haven't since 1865. They're not going to. You guys will be waiting for a very long time. I mean, you can't say that. Look how he acted with Obama. What he wanted, Kiki, was a fair election. That's it. How did he act with Obama? It seems to me that Obama's the one that's attacking him to this day. For what? I think that what they're doing is absolutely ridiculous. I'm just going to leave that alone. And why are they trying to lock the White House with the Democratic Party? If Kamala wins, then Democrats will be in the office for the next 8 years, and they don't want a Republican president. And they want to make it seem like Republicans are evil, Republicans are racist, Republicans are trying to take people back. And none of that stuff is true. They're just trying to scare people. Why did he threaten to have this? I don't know what you're talking about, Folklore. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have a source? And you still don't criticize him? Girl, please. Folklore, boy, bye. Trump went so far as to question if Obama wasn't even born in America, and we know who. Kiki, I have to question that as well, because Obama's own grandmother said that he was from Kenya. So I do question that as well. You are supposed to be born in America. He didn't actually have a birth certificate. He had an abstract of birth. Who doesn't have a birth certificate and who can't get a birth certificate? I'm not here to argue about, well, we're not arguing, but I'm not here to really convince you guys one way or another because his presidency has ended. Okay, he did his term, thankfully. And now we're looking for it for 2025. I'm a poll ambassador. I'm asking you questions. I don't mind you typing in my chat. You're a poll ambassador? Okay, thank you for the background. That's good to know. I'm waiting for Folklore and his link about the about Liz Cheney and his firing squad. So if Trump wins, then I'm going to pray that this country is at peace and that we could start. Oh, Lord. Free thinker. Welcome. If Trump wins, when he wins, I'm going to pray for peace. Okay? I'm going to pray that people will accept it, the country will be stronger, and that we will start to focus on American issues. We'll bring our Trumps home. And, people need houses. We need to focus on that. The immigration problem is an issue. They were showing videos about moms who lost their kids because they were unalived by someone that was here illegally. They talk about the gangs that come from other countries and things that people don't like to talk about. And what's with y'all hate messages under my videos? I see you guys. I let it slide because everybody should have a voice, but that means that everybody gets, oh God. Free thinker, thank you for the link. I'll have to look at that because sometimes, now I'm not saying I haven't seen the link, but sometimes people won't. they'll take a clip of something that Trump says and not show the whole thing. So I'm gonna watch it. What do I mean when he wins? Because we know that Trump is gonna win. We know that Trump is gonna win. Your guy said Liz Cheney, a Republican. Thank you, PTA. Your guy said Liz Cheney, a Republican. Oh, God. Let me tell you something else. Let's talk about Madison Square. How they wanted to go in on some of Trump's comments. Number one, Trump loves Puerto Rico. You got to remember that Puerto Rico is an American territory, right? You cannot give money to Puerto Rico the same as you can give to, let's say, New Orleans or whatever. There's laws against that. It's not former President Trump's fault. And people are giving him more backlash than a comedian who made those jokes. And I feel that because people want to sabotage Donald Trump so hard, that comedian went there to say things so that people can point the finger at Trump, already knowing that this is people are tense. They're picking his words apart with the fine-tooth comb. Whatever, that's fine. It's their right to do. But he didn't know what that comedian was going to say. He's not a psychic, okay? And why aren't they giving that comedian backlash, really? And they're just focusing on Donald Trump. That tells me a lot right there. Don't want to keep you waiting. I'm just going to ignore the fact I don't know, free thinkers trolling my chat today. I'm worried about the women under me. It smells like Handmaid's Tales. What you mean, Kiki? I don't want to keep you waiting. Keep me waiting. How? I'm not sure what you mean. Is that enough? Is what enough? Folklore, what you talking about? So I just think that it has to be tough to be Trump. And another thing I want you guys to realize is I'm not caping for Donald Trump. I'm not a Trumper. I'm not somebody that just blindly supports him. But after watching everything, he's the one person that's really transparent about what he believes, what he thinks. And he speaks about a better economy. He says that he wants to make America affordable again. I don't hear people repeating that because America is not affordable for a lot of people. I should be able to know that if I go to work, my family's going to be taken care of. I should be able to earn a livable wage and make sure that I have the resources to do so. And are you okay? It's tougher to be vice president. I can also post more. Okay. Hey, Latricia, member, how you doing? Hang on, you guys. I got to see when this live stream is happening. So I have to hop on the panel. Let me go on mute real fast. I'll share the link if you guys want to join me over there. Wait a minute. Let me go on mute real fast. Whoa, I gotta run. I love you guys. I will share the link on my community wall. I have to jump on a panel. Show you girls some support. Hopefully I won't get beat up too bad. Bye, you guys. Started 5 minutes ago. Salute you guys. I'll see y'all later. Feel free to like, comment, and share. Leave y'all opinions. I'll be back. It won't be that long, but I gotta go. See y'all.